My name's Lizzie Bath. I am the Spa Director here at Spa at E.L. Bell in Nottinghamshire. Currently operating under Tier 2 restrictions. We're hoping that's where it stays at the moment, but there is rumours that we will be moving into Tier 3 shortly. Like many of you, we have had to adapt our business many times over the last few months since opening our doors on the 15th of August. From the first one being where no saunas and steam rooms allowed, then saunas and steam rooms being allowed to reopen in October. It's been quite a roller coaster of a journey, which I'm sure many of you are on. We read the government updates every few days to make sure that we are as current as possible. So at the moment, as I understand it, even in Tier 3, we will be allowed to remain open, which is an amazing thing that we are finally being recognised for being good for people's mental health and fitness and well-being. I think it was really sad that we were overlooked so early on in the pandemic. Ways we can adapt our businesses at the moment is literally working to the government guidelines and making sure we are operating in the most COVID secure way that we possibly can. During lockdown, we did spend a lot of time on our risk assessments and COVID secure cleaning guidelines, making sure that every staff member had the correct PPE when they came back to work. This did change just before close contact services were allowed. I think it was visors, and then suddenly type 2 masks were introduced. Luckily we had all those on site, so we were able to adapt quite quickly to what we could offer. Our customers have been amazing. We temperature check them on arrival. We have stricter arrival times enabled to ensure social distancing in our reception area, which is luckily quite big. One of our pinch points is our changing rooms, so we make sure we stagger people into the changing rooms and are able to sanitize in between our guests' sessions. Once through into the spa, since being able to open our saunas and steam rooms, we've made sure that they are clearly marked where people can sit, because at the moment we have to make sure that everybody who isn't in a bubble can sit socially distanced. Now we're in Tier 2, that's become a little bit more tricky because even bubbles of 6 aren't allowed to mix from different households anymore, so it's only people in your own household or your support bubble. And then another bombshell was South Yorkshire going into Tier 3, which then means that a lot of our guests have been impacted of not being able to come to the spa, which has been really devastating. But we've still got a lot of people who can travel to us, and as a Tier 2 business we can still operate. So leading on all the positives, which I think you have to do right now, is always be positive about what you can offer, not about what you can't offer. So during the sauna and steam room closure, we focused mainly on food and treatments. We had a brief 2 weeks where we were normal, and now we are household, bubbles and couples. So for our households, we focused very much on our family spa, holding more tiny and tween events, having more family-friendly options in the hotel. Working closely with the hotel, as we have found that the staycation market has definitely boomed because people not being able to go abroad. So the business is there, and we are thankful to every single guest that has come through our doors. We've been overwhelmed with the feedback about how safe they actually feel coming to us. It's great to know that we are good for people's mental health, and they have certainly been good for our mental health. The staff morale is good when we've got lots of people in. We've reduced our capacity from 60 to 30 people in the spa at any one time, and this is done through making sure that there's not a lot of people in each and every area. So we've got lunch services staggered, so then the spa's not as busy and then people are in treatments. So over 17,000 square feet we've got a spa area, 30 people is very comfortable. We made sure that everyone can social distance. Our outside area is being more utilised than everywhere, because I think people do feel safe. And I think long term the outdoor area we need to make a little bit more weatherproof as we go through to winter. I know a lot of spas that I've been speaking to are trying to utilise as much of their outdoor space as possible. Hopefully we don't go into a full lockdown again, because that was devastating to us as a business, but it was really hard to see a lot of our guests that had literally gone through so much not be able to come to our businesses. But when we were during lockdown, we did do our facial at home kits supplied to us directly from Jermaine to Cappuccini. They actually sent them out to people's homes, which was really lovely. And I feel very fortunate that we've got some great partners that have really been supportive to us through this lockdown period. Spa Vision, we received a Halo cabin from them that we have been able to offer to our guests now as a new unique experience, and it's been incredibly humbling and heartwarming how many people have been helping support our business through this time, even though their businesses are struggling. And in turn, I think we need to support each other as an industry and really champion the health and well-being industry as something that is so essential to people's health, wealth, mental, physical and emotional well-being. How businesses can adapt is just staying positive, championing what you can do. Whether you're a small business, there is a lot of help out there now from the government. I know Rishi Sunak yesterday did announce his new job support scheme, which is a lot better than it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago it wasn't really worth the paper it was written on. It wouldn't have helped us at all. But the new one does mean that I will be able to keep my spa family together, which is mostly important to me. We've had to sort of utilise staff over different departments. We've made a lot of people more focused on cleaning and sanitising and helping each other out, and we're very fortunate that our team is small enough to do this. We've been able to adapt our business, and I'm sure you can too. You've just literally got to look at what you can offer within the government guidelines and make it work for you. Be safe, be as COVID secure as you can possibly be. This pandemic will not last forever, and I think one of the great things has come is actually finding the true value of a spa, because without piling people full of high numbers and it feeling very claustrophobic, I think people have really enjoyed the spa experience, being a little bit more relaxed, and I think by increasing our prices it does help mean that we can keep that kind of low numbers, keep our place feeling very, very relaxed for people to enjoy. The landscape does keep changing. We will keep adapting, and I'm sure you can too. My advice is to look at the government website as often as possible, because it does change daily. You can look through your leisure section. We've been part of the UK Spa Association, so that's been really nice to have that as a support and know bounce ideas of how you can build your business forward. And a lot of it has been positive, because I do notice that a lot of people have said that their demographic has changed, that people are coming for longer spa stays. So there are so many positives, and together we will get through this. And I can't wait to see you all on the other side. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, please get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you. Bye.